Hey guys, it's Mr. K. You ever been reading a good book and had to pause real quick and then all of a sudden you don't have anything to keep your place? Well, in today's video, we're going to be making our own custom bookmark to stop that problem from happening. We're going to use our own creativity, start from a sketch, and then either use the laser or a 3D printer to make it come to life. You can also print it out and laminate it. That's all up to you. But let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is put my book down and grab a pencil and paper. So I'm ready to go. When you're making a bookmark, it's really up to you as far as any design goes, just knowing that the main goal is to keep your place in whatever you're reading. In this case, I'm going to use this stem pass that I already have made because it's a good size for a reference. I'm going to use this for a reference for my design. I want this to be more artistic, so I'm going to just start with different patterns and flows and then see where it leads me. Now for you guys, there are 3 requirements that you must have with this. With this, it must include your name somewhere on the bookmark. It must include your grade, and it must include a space for the current book that you are reading. So you guys can start by just adding different designs and layering it. It does not matter. It is completely up to you where the direction of your design goes. For me, like I said, I'm going to make it a little bit more artsy. For that, I'm going to add my designs in here. I'll probably add my name right here just to give it more flair. Actually, so you guys can see. Like I said, I'm going to start with this sketch, and then I'm going to continue to develop on it until I'm satisfied with this bookmark. I use this as a reference guide for my bookmark, so it has a space for me to add like a lanyard or some type of string so I can always grab it easily. And then I'm going to just get a Sharpie when I'm done and outline the different parts of it. Okay, so for me, this is gonna be where I put the book name. Okay, so I think this right here is a good design to start with. I'm gonna grab a Sharpie and just outline it real quick. We have my Sharpie. This is good because when we bring it into an app for the iPad like Procreate, it makes it easier for us to just drag and drop different colors and see what would look good. I'm really liking how this one is turning out. Okay. So right now, I'm going to finish the last bits of it, and then I'm going to take a picture of it and put it into Procreate, and then retrace it, rescan it, so that it's more clear and precise when it's time to put it into the laser. Okay, now what you guys are going to do is you're going to take a picture of your bookmark. Make sure it's clear and at a nice angle. Once you do that, you're going to go into the app FX Stencil, and you're going to add your picture into the workspace. And as you can see, it turns our designs into black and white. Very crisp black and white lines. So now we really don't have to do too much when we go into Procreate. We're going to save this image, and then now we're going to head into Procreate. I'm going to hit the plus sign, hit this plus button right here, and then I'm going to hit paper. After I hit paper, a new workspace is going to pop up. This is when I'm going to hit the anchor tool, hit the add button, and I'm going to hit insert a photo. I'm going to insert the picture of my bookmark that I just took on FX Stencil, scale it up just a little bit, not too much, and boom. Now, to get rid of all of these, what we're going to do is we're going to make it a transparent image or a PNG. In order to do this, and what that means when I say we're going to make a transparent image, what that means is it's going to, all the white that you see is going to be negative space. So we have to get rid of that negative space. So in order to do that, we're going to use this tool, the selection tool. We're going to hit automatic because it might be selected to freehand. And then we're going to hit different spots. Oh, let me undo. 2 fingers to undo. And uncheck color fill, hit automatic. And every white spot that you see within your design, you're just going to tap it. The more detailed your design, the more white space you may end up having. If you mess up and click on your actual design, do not get discouraged, because all you have to do is 2 fingers to undo. Just double tap with 2 fingers and it will undo your next move. If you want to redo your move, use 3 fingers. Okay, after you're satisfied with all of what you've picked, you should see a screen full of mostly black, depending on where the white spaces were on your design. Next, I'm gonna hit the pointer tool right here, and then I'm going to drag all the white space or all the negative space in my design out of the frame of the workspace. hit my pointer tool again, and then just to check to see that it worked, I'm going to remove the background layer, and then you'll see that boom, it worked. I now have a transparent image of my design. Now that this is transparent, ready to go, I'm going to save it as a, so to do that, I'm going to go share after hitting the wrench button, then I'll go to and save image. Perfect, so now we're halfway done. Now we get into the fun part, picking a material, what we're going to cut. See, this is cool, because now we're at a halfway point of our design process. Making things digital really opens up a boatload of opportunities for us to make a bunch of cool things with what we create from a sketch. We can make this bookmark into whatever we want. I can make it into a 3D print, and now it's going to be made of plastic. If I wanted to, I'm going to make it out of, well, in this case, I'm going to make it out of wood because I just like the way it looks design-wise. So, and that's just a preference. But you guys have a bunch of choices as far as how you want your design to look in the end. Now that you have it digital too, you can print it out, add more colors, and laminate it. Then you have a bookmark out of paper. So just right there is 3 different options that you have and that you've opened yourself up to by creating a digital piece of art. And it's very simple and straightforward because we started from a sketch. So you can go straight into a digital software, a digital drawing app like Procreate and just freestyle and do what you want and create. But I like to start with a sketch because it helps get your ideas really formed before going into a complicated software, Photoshop, Procreate, or whatever it may be. Moving forward, I would recommend that you guys do the same. So now that I have this done, ready to go, and it's saved, I'm going to go grab a piece of wood, turn on the laser, and get started on my bookmark. Now I have a nice, clean bookmark. So as you guys can see, this bookmark is ready to go. All I have to do is add a string or something to customize it even more. But now I'll never lose my place when I'm reading, and you won't either. So can't wait to see what you guys create with your own designs and custom bookmarks. See you guys in the next one.